What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK Pop, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Extra Time, because we're taking a little bit of extra time to take a look at the newest album from rookie girl group Omai걸, who made their first ever comeback in the middle of last week with the song titled Closer. I believe, unless I'm just completely misremembering, it was Closer. But yeah, so that song was really fantastic. It was a huge drastic change from their debut song, Cupid. They dropped that girly pop thing that they were doing like every other girl group does when they make their debut in K-pop, and they went with something that's much more, I don't know, refined and produced, and just in general much better and more of a, you know, showcase and of their actual talent, as opposed to, you know, the pop, which is a pop song. It's supposed to be upbeat, fun, and the energy and stuff like of it is supposed to be the main thing with that. But you know, this song Closer, it's not as catchy as Cupid. It's not supposed to be, because that's not the point. It's supposed to be a vocal song. It's based on the vocals and giving a, you know, big, light, I guess you can say, you know, a lot of people have been saying dreamy sort of feel to it, and the song definitely does have that. The music video adds a bit to that feel as well. You know, overall it's a really awesome song. I love it. Probably for me one of the most improved, I guess you can say, rookie groups of the last year or so, from their debut to their first comeback. Omai걸 is definitely the one. So we're not here just to talk about that, though. We're going to talk a little bit about the actual album itself, because I listened to the album, of course. Why wouldn't I have? Because it's, you know, kind of have to do that if I'm going to make a review of that album. So, you know, we're not going to go into any specifics on like songs and stuff like that, except for maybe one song. Yeah, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to talk about this generally, you know, like what I liked, what I didn't like, you know, just my thoughts and opinions on the entire album. So basically, I already told you what I thought about a little bit more about what I liked about their title, their promotion song for this album, a little bit deeper and more detailed than my reaction video. So it's now time to move into the actual album itself. And the one thing that stood out to me, because when I first played this, I was cleaning my room, or I was doing some cleaning. And the first thing that I wasn't like specifically, I didn't sit down, put my headphones on, I didn't specifically focus and listen to it, which is a good thing, because I guess it's a good thing, because when I listened, the first song is Closer, and then the second song, I can't remember the title of all the rest of the songs. It's not really that important, but I'm listening to Closer, right, and it's normal, and I'm just feeling it, and it's cool, it's nice, it's really, you know, light and out there and spacey and just really nice. And then the second song comes on, and I'm cleaning, I'm picking up trash off the floor, you know, just picking up trash and stuff, putting it in the trash can, and the second song comes on, and I'm like, I stop, I stand up, I look at my computer, and I'm like, what? Because that is the beginning of basically a completely different album. Closer could have been a single that stands alone on its, you know, it stands alone. The rest of the album could have been something completely different, because aside from Closer, every single song on the album is totally different from Closer. It is much more, you know, pop music than I was honestly anticipating, but you know, that's the way it goes. And one thing that kind of, you know, that is a bit weird to me, or maybe it's just a misunderstanding that I have as far as all this, is that people make in K-pop, people make a big deal about the group's concept and style for, you know, their comeback in the album, to the point where a lot of people label all of this, like, this is this era, this is that era of this group, this is this other era, and they break it down by their, you know, visual looks and the sounds. And to have an album that doesn't fit with the, you know, sound and look and the concept that you're going for the music video was really shocking to me initially. But, you know, it does honestly, as you know, I listened to the album, you know, more, it honestly doesn't matter. I mean, it's really different. The main point of the title track, the promotion song for this, is to get people interested in the group, grab some people's attention, and then hopefully convert some of those people into listening to the rest of the album and even potentially buying it. So, you know, I think that's what Closer does, and they give some really, really good and honestly pretty addicting pop songs, you know, to listen to as well. The most addicting pop song on the entire album is the final song on the album, which I'm trying to remember what it was, Come Around or something around, or something like that. Around is in the title, that's all I know. And that is an absolutely addicting song. They don't even have to sing. I could just listen to the instrument track, the instrumental version of that song, and I would just absolutely love it, right? Because I was listening to it, it comes on, I'm listening to it 3 minutes, literally, like I wasn't even cleaning. I was more dancing than I was cleaning, because that song is absolutely fantastic. It is so energetic and bouncy, and just, it's so much fun to listen to. It is absolutely fantastic. You've got that guitar riff, which is basically playing the same thing for the entire song, but it doesn't matter because it is like, it's just going. And then you got whatever sort of, the music track in the song is absolutely fantastic. And the vocals add a little bit to it as well, but it's all in the music track for me, for this one. And the song is absolutely fantastic. But you know, overall for me, right, this album is pretty good. And I can't remember, I don't believe, maybe I did listen to their first album. I can't remember, honestly. But you know, that's I can't even make a comparison, because I was gonna try to, but I can't. But you know, this is a really good album. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun to listen to, and you know, that's kind of the main point. I think that it's not really trying to be anything so super like artistic or, you know, vocally impressive or talented, or, you know, show off their talent or anything like that, like Taeyeon's album was, or something like that. It's not supposed to be something like that. It's supposed to be a pop album, and that's exactly what you got. And you got 4, 5 really good pop songs that are very enjoyable, also pretty distinct and different in their own ways. They all have qualities that are good about them that I do enjoy, that are all a bit different. So if you haven't listened to the album yet, Omaigal, their first comeback album, which I'm not even remembering, closer, the second EP, something like that. I can't remember specifically. But you know, if you haven't checked it out, you definitely should check it out. Listen to it. Listen to the final song on the album. I guarantee that you will love it. Maybe you won't. I'm not going to guarantee that. I take it back. I don't guarantee that you'll love it. I said that I love it. So there you go. That's just a quick overview and review of my thoughts on the newest album from Omaigal. And these girls have really improved and changed from their debut, of course. And it's really interesting. Hopefully, maybe, possibly gives me a little bit of hope, or you know, the idea that maybe for their second comeback, the one that's coming up after this one, at some point in the future, that they're gonna change it up again, do something different with at least the promotion song for that, give us a different look and sound and style that we've never seen from them before. And if we have a group that can change from release to release dramatically, that would be pretty cool, and that would definitely make them one of my favorites. So there you go. Those are my thoughts and opinions on that. I want to know what you thought about the entire album. If you've listened to it, you definitely should have some opinion and a favorite song. So put your favorite song down in the comment box below. If you haven't listened to it, then you definitely should, so you can find out a favorite song, and also leave it down in the comment box below. Also, you can get connected with me on social media. I've got links to all of my profiles down in the description box below. Click on those and give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Comeback episode, I guess you can say, of my album review series that I like to call Extra Time, because we're taking a bit of extra time to talk about some new releases and the album that they're associated with. So it would be crazy for me, especially considering how much I like it, to skip over Taeyeon's solo debut album or EP titled I.